Good morning, it's Lone Wolf of All Territories Grid. A little bit stressed, bit of a night. So, basically, we've had a few issues, and the issues have mainly been caused by this. If you go into search, we've gone up to 546 users, and we're growing daily. New users signing up and coming to Grid, and this means the robust servers start struggling, and so we've had to rent another server to run, really just to concentrate on running the robust servers, so that we can really so that we can really make the grid run much better. At the moment, I am in the middle of a rolling restart. This region hasn't restarted yet, but it might do any time during this video. Always wait till you're not running a rolling restart. Anyway, I'm going to show you some stuff. So, yeah, we've actually got quite a few servers, as you can see on this video here. Something else, and you can see they're all running. And now we have this server here, which is just running robust servers. So, yeah. What's happening in the future? We're looking to test out. We did actually run some tests on having a United States-based region server, but it wasn't very successful. But because the infrastructure has changed and we're actually using CDNs to deliver assets and things like that, which is content delivery network. So basically, it means that instead of the data gets cached between you and the server. So that basically means that if you request a tree twice, it's going to come from probably going to come from a local server to you rather than coming from Dusseldorf in Germany, where all our servers are. So the plan is to run up a US-based region server just as a test. I don't know if it's going to work. It might be rubbish. We should find that teleports will be much better now, especially teleporting back from other grids, mainly once this rolling restart is completed. I don't know what the issue is with teleporting back from other grids, because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and it's just really random. And also, I only have one end of the conversation because I know what's going on our end, but I don't know what's going on at their end. I don't know what version. It might be the version of OpenSim they're running. It could be the network. It could be anything. So that's going to be something I'll be exploring. Now I've got some more infrastructure in place to deal with the number of users that we have logging in constantly. I'm sitting at the Wolf Territories Grid Hangout. This is normally where I hang around now. You just search for Hangout on the map. Wolf Grid Hangout, that's the one, and it's just there. It's just to the west of that's Luxor there, and there's loads of really interesting regions coming on stream. We've got some great some new users coming on board that I can talk about a bit later or soon. Monthly community meetings will happen. Are going to go back to happening. We're going to be using StreamYard, thanks to a very some new friends who've recommended it, and it's really cool for streaming. So I'm going to stream from StreamYard, and we're going to work on that. Otherwise, I think it's all good. I think everything's kind of running okay. So, I mean, there are some things I've learned. Okay, so first thing I've learned, number one thing is that you need more server resources than you think you need. And that's because some people rent a region. I'd say probably about 75% of people rent a region and they actually don't put that much on it. And then you get other people that rent regions and they're prim piggies and they go off and they just put millions of prims on every region, and then they wonder why it runs a bit slow or whatever. And we have to do some tuning. It's not impossible. I can support it. We just need to tune it. But that means that the bigger, more expensive servers, that means that I have to put my prices up to buy better hardware. Instead of Ryzen 7s, I'm going to buy Ryzen 9s. I'm not going to. I'm sticking to AMD processors because there is a rumor. I don't know if it's true, that if you have a cluster of servers and you use Intel's and AMD mixed, it can cause issues. Not sure why, because they're separate servers and they're communicating over a protocol. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm quite happy using AMD Ryzen 7s and 9s. And sometimes I use AMD Ryzen 5s if it's just for a small server that's just doing some basic housekeeping. But obviously all this costs a lot of money, and I want to have the best we can possibly have. So if you're an existing customer, your price is staying as it is. if you have cancelled your region, then you're coming back. Unfortunately, you have to pay the new price. If you So existing customers, don't worry, everything's staying as it is. You're still paying the same price. New customers pay the new price. I think I might have said this in the last video. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So thank you very much for everybody bearing with us on this. I've got 2 extra people helping now monitoring the Discord. And so it's covered 24 hours a day. But obviously they won't have the technical knowledge I have because it's very few people that do have the technical knowledge I have. However, in the future, I may take on somebody to run some more of the technical stuff. But I've got to be very careful with that, because the moment you do that, you're opening yourself up for putting the grid at risk. So you've got to really trust the person that's coming on board. So that's a whole, and I've been stung very badly in the past because of my autism. I do trust people far too easily. So I have to have my daughter, who's a lawyer, a trainee lawyer, and she, I say to her, "Is this a good idea?" And she's like, "No, Dad, you're trusting somebody you don't even know." And it's got me in a load of trouble. So, yeah. So there we go. And good. I think that's about it. So yeah, rolling restart in progress, and yeah, that's a bit weird. Good. Yeah, rolling restart in progress. If you've got any issues, please contact us through Discord, or you can come and see me at the Hangout here. It can get a bit busy. Please don't be upset if I say, "Look, I'm real busy." It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. And we can go from there. Have a lovely day. Lone Wolf signing off. Oh, there's a rolling restarting process, by the way.